Let's dive right in. Is there really a scientifically backed secret to healthier, more graceful aging? Well, we're about to uncover what one massive 30-year study found, and you might be surprised. You've probably wondered about this, right? You look at someone who's the same age as you and think, how do they do it? Some people just seem to have this glow, while for others, it feels like time is just flying by. Turns out, this might not be just luck. So you've got these two extremes. On one side, there's what's called precipitous aging, that feeling that it's all happening way too fast. And on the other, you've got that lit from within glow. For years, scientists have been trying to crack the hidden biological code that causes this difference, and what they found is pretty remarkable. So how did they find the answer? Well, it all comes down to one of the most ambitious health studies ever done. We're talking about a 30-year quest to find the tiny little habits that make a huge difference over a lifetime. This project is actually legendary in medical circles. It's known as the Health Archive, and its goal was pretty simple, but also really profound, to figure out what healthy aging actually means. You know, keeping your body flexible, your mind sharp, and having that emotional grace, using real data from the people who know the human body best. The scale of this thing was just immense. The project followed nearly 50,000 female healthcare professionals. We're talking nurses and doctors who are meticulously recording all of their habits and their health data. And get this, they did this for 30 years. Just think about that for a second. 3 decades of data, all to solve the puzzle of healthy aging. That is an incredible level of scientific dedication. So, after all that time, after all that data, what did they find? Well, the answer was kind of hiding in plain sight, in a simple daily ritual that has some seriously profound results. This was the big question, right? After digging through decades of data on diet, exercise, and just countless lifestyle choices, what was the one single habit that connected all the women who really nailed healthy aging? What was that common thread? And here it is. The one specific morning ritual they all shared was drinking coffee. It wasn't some expensive supplement or a complicated workout routine. It was just a simple daily cup of coffee. Okay, so let's get into the specifics. The habit was drinking 1 to 3 cups every day. And I love how this is framed. It's not just about the caffeine kick to wake you up. It's seen as an act of collaboration with the person you're going to be decades from now. And hey, it's not just a secret for the women in the study. You've got icons of graceful aging like Jennifer Aniston who have sworn by this for years. She actually calls her morning coffee her soul anchor. It's this non-negotiable ritual that she sees as building a defense for both her mind and her body. Okay, so we know what the habit is, but how does it actually work? Let's get into the fascinating biology behind this so-called youth potion. The real hero here is a compound called chlorogenic acid. One study called it a liquid parasol. I mean, how great is that image? It basically works from the inside out to build this powerful antioxidant shield right at the cellular level. So here's the play-by-play. You drink your coffee, that chlorogenic acid immediately gets to work. It starts blocking the signals that cause things like UV spots, and it acts like a microscopic cleanup crew, just sweeping away metabolic junk and silent inflammation. And this really shows why coffee is so unique. The Harvard team that worked on this research found that if you swap your coffee for tea or soda, that protective power, it just vanishes. It's the very specific combo punch of compounds you only find in the coffee bean that gets the job done. And this brings us to what might be the most powerful idea in this whole discovery. It's not about some one-time fix. It's about the incredible power of doing a small, consistent thing over a very, very long time. Just look at this data. The study found that every single extra cup boosts your odds of healthy aging. 1 cup a day gives you a 2% boost. 2 cups, you're up to a 4% boost. 3 cups, and you're over 5%. Now, those might seem like small numbers, but they compound like crazy over decades. This is what's known as future compound interest. It's just like investing money, right? A small, consistent deposit into your health today can totally shift the entire trajectory of your life 30 years down the road. It's such a powerful way to think about our daily choices. So the next time you have your morning coffee, try to reframe it. You're not just waking up, you are actively making a deposit into your most valuable investment fund, the one for a healthy, elegant, and free version of you in the future. I'll leave you with this one last powerful thought. That simple morning ritual, it's a promise. It's a contract you are signing today with the person you want to be 30 years from now. And what a beautiful way to start the day.